Stories of the Inner Earth by Jules Verne and Edgar Rice Burroughs are entertaining, but they make no sense now that we know that the Earth's core is mostly molten and plenty hot. Of course, I still stretch some properties of physics and thermodynamics a bit too far, but at least I tried to deal with the problems of heat and pressure rather than ignoring them. And this concludes another chapter of A Guide to Tokyo's Nightlife by... That's entirely too many authors. We'll just say it was by Rick Steves. Perhaps we'll continue that next week. In the meantime, welcome to another Purblind Gamer stream. Unlike most of my streams, this one will not be beginning late and will not be rather short. I jest, of course it will. Yes, but I hope everybody's having a good weekend. Or had most of a good weekend, shall we say. I've mostly been lying around, resting, getting over a cold. That was why my shrine stream yesterday was particularly short. So I'll probably only stream for an hour and a half or so, but I did want to make a little more progress in Tokyo Dark before I forget even more details of the complicated story. And I appreciate everybody who came out to my Wednesday stream especially and watched me struggle through Resident Evil for the GameCube. And by struggle through, I mean struggle through a very small part of. We'll be playing that for a long time to come. Apparently, survival horror is not easy. Or maybe I'm just not good at that type of survival horror. Gotta stop shooting so many things. Survival horror is not Doom. But tonight we'll play more of Tokyo Dark, which is a very good adventure/visual novel kind of horror mystery game. And yeah, I realize this is only the 4th stream I've been playing it. It feels like it's been longer, but I guess that is because I only play it once a week, and also we missed a week in the middle when I was doing my 200th stream special. So yeah, it's been a while, and I honestly have no idea how close we are to the end, or one of the endings. There are like 10 of them. But I don't think we'll finish it this stream. And I don't know if I'll try and go for finding multiple endings on stream. I would be curious to see other endings, but I also have plenty of other games I want to play. And plenty of other things to do with life. I'm a little behind on work because of... Well, partly because I was sick. Sick. So really got sick like late Thursday night. Couldn't go into work Friday and mostly rested over the weekend. But also because I had some like rush assignment at work this past week that then put me behind on other stuff. But I'll get caught up eventually. Briefly catch you guys up to speed on Tokyo Dark. We play as a female detective in the Tokyo police who is currently placed on leave, and a while back we received a mysterious mask, and it encouraged us to kill a girl who had taken another girl hostage and was threatening to kill her. But then the girl we killed, whose name was Reina, came back and killed our partner and lover. We were placed on leave, and we've been trying to figure out what exactly is going on. And the mask is this very old artifact that has, it can give some control over the passage between life and death, let's say, and could theoretically be used to bring people back from the dead. And yeah, we found out that the pop star, or Reina, who was originally a pop star. She her manager was a horrible person who manipulated her and abused her and basically sent her to other people to be abused, and she eventually killed herself. And she has come back a couple of times from death, and also recently eviscerated her evil manager, or agent or manager, whatever. He's dead very messily, which is nice. And now we're trying to get information about the mask from the grandmother of the hostage. She was the one who gave us the mask, and the mask was taken from this cult where everybody died and given to the grandmother whose daughter was in the cult. And the game wasn't clear on this, but I suspect the collector who we ran into is the one who gave us the mask because he asked for something in return. So now we need to go to the site of the cult in the Aokigahara forest and bring back something for the grandmother. I really did not explain that well, but like I said, it's a complicated story. Didn't even get to the part where the cat from the cafe followed us onto the subway, and we gave him to a Yakuza boss who likes cats. It says it needs to update Tokyo Dark. But it is not updating Tokyo Dark. I wish it would give us the option. Okay, it updated Tokyo Dark. It's one of those games I always feel like I should watch the entire VOD from the previous stream before I start playing it again. And then I'm like, oh, maybe I should just watch all the previous VODs of this so I can remember the whole story. Yeah, if I weren't streaming this, I would try and play it every day. She's never said anything like that to me. You must have really scared her. Listen, I'll help with this ritual because I think it'll help grandmother get better. But don't get yourself killed. I know in your eyes I'm probably just a kid, but I know how much it hurts to want the truth. Takashi obsessed over the past, and I was miserable not knowing. Grandma almost went insane on top of that. Grandma said it herself. You're still young. You should forget about all this and start over. And you might not want to hear this, but listening to you two talk about masks and spirits, well, you sounded like that girl at the shrine. Reina. It scares me, and it should scare you too. Take care of yourself, Ito. There. Aokigahara. Aokigahara, better known as the Suicide Forest. Despite its nickname, the volcanic earth it grows on makes the forest beautiful and green. Every year, however, large numbers of people wander in, intending it to be their final resting place. Occasionally, authorities have to comb through it for new bodies. Finally, this must be the part the old Kawana woman was talking about. If her story was true, all I had to do is follow it to find the Kamenkai's old compound. Let's hope it's that simple. No time to sit here and think it through. I need to get out of these woods before nightfall. Oops. Sorry, I just realized I didn't open my chat overlay. I rebooted the computer today. Forgetful of me. So it won't take a second. It'll take like 15. Ah, there we are. It's dark in this forest. The tree cover must be really thick. Going through it carefully. Three statues covered in moss and undergrowth. It looks like one is missing. Hey, Havoc. Welcome in. How are you doing tonight? You guys, you should all be following RDM Havoc. He's a really awesome guy. He has fun streams, plays a wide variety of games, a lot of them older. Yeah, I'm glad you're doing better, Havoc. I know I missed your streams the past days. Are you playing Star Saviors? Oh, that's great. You think you'll be able to stream again on Tuesday? I really hope so. That's... Oh, okay, you've been sick. I'm sorry about that. I just had a cold, which hasn't been too bad, but... Yeah, really hope you get all better. This dream is one of my favorite places to lurk while I'm at work. A depiction of Ojizo-sama. It's said that praying to these statues may help guide the souls of children who died young. Oh gosh, that's really rough. I'm so sorry about that. The dog attack. And then you had a fever. Sounds like it's been a really rough week. Is everyone okay? I didn't ask. They look so old and forgotten. It's kind of sad to see them abandoned like this. How could these statues help out anyone out in such a dark place? Nothing to do but keep going. What? Oh my god. It's a flashback? Reina killing our partner? Reina? What is she doing here? Huh? Where am I? No, anywhere but here. I don't want to remember this. Why now? Ito, why did you come here? You've left me to die again, haven't you? It was your fault that this happened to me. What's that? It's a dark font. You're so selfish. You never care about what happens to anyone but yourself. People who get hurt along the way are just collateral damage. It's all about you and what you want. You. You're not looking for me. You only want to hurt the girl. To hurt the old woman. To see everyone who gets in your way suffer. No, that's not true. I would have done anything to change what happened to you. Make it go away. I can't bear to look anymore. Stop. Make it stop. I don't want to remember. What a great idea. Remembering hurts, doesn't it? Let me take away all that pain. Let's forget together, Ayami-chan. Is that not Reina? I don't really seem to have any choice. I guess that just means we can't go back. Oh. I guess those are corpses. don't know if they're real or not. And Ojizo-sama statue. I feel a familiar presence as I pick it up. Whatever that one noise is, that insect or whatever, it make me think of text appearing, so every time I hear it, I'm like, are there words appearing somewhere? Jeez, the way you were sleeping, I thought you'd never wake up. Huh? Where? Kazuki? Thank goodness you're okay. I knew I'd find you. Huh? Find me? What are you talking about? I haven't gone anywhere. I saw you on the ground. Reina, she slit your throat. That must have been a hell of a nightmare you had. Nothing a good cup of coffee can't fix. Speaking of, I fixed the coffee machine so you can officially file that case as closed. Hey, you okay? You look a little out of it. Take your time getting ready. I'll be in the other room. Yeah. Thanks, Kazuki. What is this? I was looking for something, wasn't I? Why can't I remember? My heart's beating a mile a minute. I can't shake this feeling of dread that's hanging in the air. This is real, right? I want it to be real. But I don't think it's real somehow. Welcome back to the real world, sleepyhead. Huh? You're not dressed? You didn't forget about our picnic, did you? Picnic? We were going to have a picnic in the park and see the cherry blossoms, remember? I know it's not exactly traditional, but I figured we could grab a pizza on the way over, too. It's an important time of year, after all. Did you forget that, too? Cherry blossoms and pizza both came up the time he and I were in the hostage situation with Reina. Don't you remember when the cherry blossoms fell and you saved those 2 girls at the shrine? You're a hero. Saved? No, I'm no hero. She died. I killed her. She was always trying to stop me from Kazuki. Something doesn't feel right. This isn't where I'm supposed to be. Of course it is. We're together. The sun's out. We've got Lady Fluff. Yeah. Isn't this what you wanted? With your parents gone, Lady Fluff and I are the only family you have left. This is where you belong. And we love you, Ayami-chan. That's why you'll come with us. Come with us. We've got to get going. Go? Well, where are you taking me? Somewhere safe. Safe? Why? Where was I going? Where's the path? The path isn't for you. It leads to suffering. So let's leave the path and be happy. Forever. It's not giving me a choice? I don't think I should go to this picnic. No, that's the only decision box I see. Isn't this nice? We're all here like one big happy family. We don't need anyone else. 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 It's better this way. Stay here. Stay here. Stay here. Stay here. It's safe. Stay here. And rot, Ayami. Kazuki, what's the matter with you? Nothing is the matter. We're exactly where we need to be. This is all so wonderful. I've taken you somewhere safe, just like I promised, far away from places you don't belong. You'll stay here, so you can't hurt anyone anymore. Free from all those pesky, painful memories. So, let's forget together. Lie down where it's so comfortable and stay there forever and ever and ever. No. Ignoring the pain won't make it go away. Kazuki wouldn't want me to forget. He'd tell me to keep going. I know this place. I've been here before. It's drenched in the same suffering as before. Reina, why did you take me here? Oh, it's all degrading. Oh, and my eyes are blacked out. Why won't you leave me alone? Why do you want to hurt me so badly? Why did you come here? Don't make me remember. Hey, abracadaggers, welcome in. Stopping is the only option. How are you doing tonight, Daggers? I've never felt Reina's presence so strongly before. If I didn't come to my senses, I might have. Why now? What's in this forest she doesn't want me to see? No choice but to keep slogging forward. I don't know how long this forest goes on. I should probably be running. Here I can stop if something pops up. Yeah, there. It's the statues again. We can put the new one. Oh, hey, Daggers. Oh, good. I'm glad you got the game you won. The 200 stream special. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad it got there safe, and yeah, I guess if your mother doesn't know about your Twitch name, she would be confused, but I hope you enjoy the games. The air completely changed when I placed the statue with the others. The forest doesn't seem so dark, and I can see a clearing up ahead. Is it over? Reina, are you still here somewhere? This must be it, the Kamenkai compound. I finally made it. Looking at it now, I can't help but feel underwhelmed. For all the secrecy, classified documents, and foreboding stories, all I see is drab gray structures in a forest clearing. But it's eerie. Over a decade ago, 12 people died here, and this compound was left standing as a grim reminder. It gives me the creeps. I should find what I came here for and get back before sundown. What was Reina trying so hard to prevent me from finding here? Hey, and I hope work went well, Abracadaggers. Dear. That sounds creepy. Oh no, I was just asking how work had gone. Mommy! Reina! Where are you? Where were you? I missed you. Shh. Keep your voice down, sweetheart. I can't stay long. Why not? Why don't you stay with me anymore? Well, that's complicated. The guru thinks it's best if we're apart for a while. He has big plans for us, and for you especially. Who cares about all that? Honey, it's not that simple. Why not? Why won't they let us be together? Because you're so pure and perfect. I know you love me, but I'm no good. If I stay with you, he says I'll corrupt you. Okay. Well, it can be nice when work's slow. I mean, less to worry about. But I'm so weak. I wanted to see you. It's our little secret, okay? Okay. Mommy, is it my fault you can't stay with me anymore? Oh, Reina, no, of course not. It's me. You're going to be a big, important person someday. I can't hold you back. I know that doesn't make a whole lot of sense right now, but someday you'll understand. Tokimasa has big plans for you. He told me so himself. He said you're the key to everything because you're so pure. So Tokimasa's leader of the Kamenkai, but when Reina was an idol later, her manager kept sending her to some creepy guy named Masa. And I'm wondering if that's coincidence or not. Probably not coincidence. Remember why we left the city? Because everyone's so mean and out for themselves. They're all stained by corruption, but not us. Not you, anyway. I thought you said we were going home? We can't. Tokimasa says the great machine's done for, that all those corrupt people will kill each other in wars and die, and we'll be left. But you'll be there to guide them, soon. You've been chosen by Tokimasa. To die? I don't want anybody to die. Yes, me neither, sweetie, but like I said, Tokimasa has figured out a new ritual, and you'll be able to help everyone. I don't understand. Why are you saying all these weird things? Now, Reina, it's not easy for me either, but it's not about what we want all the time. If you do this, it'll help me. You want to help Mommy, don't you? Yeah, I guess. Exactly. So let's smile, okay? Hey, guess what? What? Before the ritual, there's going to be a big celebration, just for you. It'll be a big feast. What's that mean? It's a big meal, where everybody gets to eat all the food they want. It's like a party. Doesn't that sound fun? I guess so. Then I can come see you again. Do you promise? Yeah. Afterwards, we'll all go out together to the ritual. All together? I thought you said it was just me. Like I said, sweetheart, you've been chosen. Tokimasa says you'll gain the sight to guide us to salvation. Okay. Hey, don't look so sad. You'll get me crying if you do. And you don't want to see Mommy cry, do you? No. Good. Reina, I need you to listen to me now. Here, I want you to have this. It's Mommy's amulet. The one I've kept since I was little. I want you to have it for the ritual. When it starts, I want you to hold it and keep your eyes shut tight, okay? If you get scared, just grab it tight and think of me, okay? But that amulet is yours. Don't you need it? What if something bad happens to you? It's more important for you to have it now. Promise me you'll do what I asked. I promise. Let's make a pinky promise. Okay. And you know what happens when you break a pinky promise, right? Yeah, you said my pinky'd fall off. Hey, Cooler, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Oh, hope you're doing well. Did you tell me your name was Julius? That I should call you Julius? Or was that an alternate account you had? I was trying to remember what you told me. Exactly. And we wouldn't want that, now would we? After tomorrow things might be different. Maybe even a little scary. But it's not all bad. The most important thing is that Tokimasa told us that we'll be together. Julian, sorry. But I'm doing pretty well, thanks, Cooler. I'm getting over a cold tonight, but not bad. On its way out, and I'm still able to stream. Yeah. I hope you've had a good weekend and all. I'm still very much enjoying Tokyo Dark. I love you, Reina. I love you too, Mommy. So then, Reina was here with the Kamenkai. Oops. And she and Meyer connected in a way. No, it wasn't. It's not our daughter. It's the girl who's come back from the dead a couple of times and she's the one who killed our partner / lover and has been threatening us, and we've been trying to find her, but that was her as a little girl apparently. Guess I'll just go into them as I come to them. Yeah, I mean, this game is very dark. Oh, Reina, maybe you shouldn't be here. Huh? Why not? The feast isn't for you, it's for us, the impure, who must prepare ourselves. Tokimasa says that the unpure must purify themselves by feasting and expunging the darkness from their bodies. If I can remain uncorrupted, even someone worthless like me will be able to ascend to a higher plane. I don't think you're worthless. Everyone keeps telling me I'm so special, but no one visits me anymore. And where's everyone else? Are they hiding from me now too? The others are with the guru, preparing themselves for tomorrow. Don't worry, Reina. Everything will be clear tomorrow. There's nothing to fear. Tea. Oh, I see. Thank you for the drink something, Julian. I will have more tea. We're almost done with the tea. Thank you. Really good I finished that. It was green tea. Just give me enough of a caffeine boost to keep me through stream and whatever work I gotta do afterwards. Chug 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 toralayati. So I'm wondering if they were all planning to kill themselves, like they all die and then put the mask on Reina. Hey, can I have a little of that? The great Tokimasa instructed us not to give you any food at the feast. Oh, don't you see? You are pure. The feast, the indulgence is there to test us, to show us that we are corrupted with the stains of impurity upon us. I'm wondering if the food's going to be poisoned. It is a reminder of how the great machine of man keeps our souls shackled and chained. Those who are cleansed must not turn away from the righteous path. Right, but you're very lucky, yes, so lucky, to be in Tokimasa's favor. He chose you. He chose you to be the bearer of the mask, to see the great door to the pure realm. Those other children who were taken, that too was a test, to find the most pure among you. You got it? Oh, thanks so much for dropping by, Cooler. Not tomorrow. I usually just stream Wednesdays, Sundays, and Saturday late afternoons. But I should be back Wednesday with more Resident Evil. And I'll make very slow progress and get eaten a lot. Yeah, I appreciate you coming in. You understand, don't you? I don't know. Oh, yes, of course not. You are but a child. Tokimasa says that you children are much wiser than us, that your Your understanding of the world is untainted. Oh, yeah. Playing the GameCube remake. It's pretty tough and pretty nerve-wracking because I'm always worried about using resources too much, and you gotta balance bullets, health, saves, and then kerosene even, because like if you don't burn the dead zombies, some of them will come back to life. But yeah, I'm playing the remake, not the remaster. So I think in the GameCube you have to have tank controls on. But I'm also not good at knife combat or movement in general. I think because I've been playing with a GameCube, a gamepad, and I'm so used to keyboard and mouse. So I don't know, I'm thinking I really need to practice like dodging and knife combat before the next stream. So maybe I'll put in a couple hours of that tomorrow. I can see why it's nerve-wracking. And how much of a debt it owes to Alone in the Dark, having played that fairly recently. Where's Mommy? Mommy? Ah yes, I imagine she is with the Guru. She is in need of the Guru's love. Yes, her mind has gone astray of late, in such a key moment. Yeah, but I know it's made to be kind of tough. That's why they called it survival horror. So I expect it to be hard, and hopefully I'll get better at it. There's always, especially worried on stream, dying too much, making too little progress. The Guru will show her the way. Don't you worry. Mother, father, sister, brother, it doesn't matter. We are your family. You should go back to your bed. I don't know why the Guru let someone so important wander freely. What if something would happen to you like the others? What others? Do not fear, child. The great Tokimasa's prophecy will come to pass, and there will be no fear very soon. You should go to sleep, child, and remember, do not eat this meal. It is food for us, the pitiful. You really don't want me to eat this food. What's wrong? What's wrong? Why are you looking at me like that? Oh, yeah, I guess it would lose some of the tension if you turn off the tank controls, if it's built for those, and I honestly didn't think you could turn them off in the GameCube version. I probably didn't look at the options closely enough. But, well, I'll probably keep them on as much as I can. Or as long as I can. Nothing. It's nothing. Is that Midori? No, that does say Midori. The ritual is soon. It will be a time of great change. Go away. Why? Tomorrow you will guide us, but look at you. So young. We must be resilient. Fear is a pure emotion. All forms of life feel fear. To fear is not weakness, but a test. You are testing me. The Guru is wise. Are you okay? You're looking at me funny again. It's nothing. What do you want? Oh, do you know where Takashi is? Weak. They're weak. Don't think of them. Don't cloud your thoughts. You must remain as you are. Needn't worry. Tokimasa will guide us. Just wait. So this is really weird. I want to show you guys something. I'll be back in just 15 seconds. So, the game has a character named Midori. And funny enough, I have Midori right here. Midori, some sort of Japanese melon-based liquor that I got on clearance 4 years ago. Seriously, what are the odds? I don't have that many kinds of liquor around the house. Now if we could just run into a character named Effin' Dutch Cucumber Vodka. What's wrong, Emiko? Emiko, that's... I think... yeah, that's their mother. Mai and Takashi. Oh, Reina, what are you doing here? You scared me. Oh yeah, I think you're right there. I'm sure the effin' vodka is great in cocktails. It's just very strong cucumber taste when you drink it straight, like I tried to. I'm sorry. It's alright. You didn't mean it, did you? No. Then there's nothing to worry about. Do you want something? Why isn't Takashi or the baby here with you? Oh yeah, doctors. He and his sister were not meant for the path of purity. Not like you. It's the night before the ritual. I must unburden myself with thoughts of them. What's unburden mean? Unburden, Reina. It means I have to forget them. Yes, forget the children, Emiko. Becoming too attracted to our offspring is part of mankind's great machine. It is a lie. This was a test. They did not pass. You must. We are so close to our goal. Yes, of course. I will not shackle myself to meaningless connections. Reina, don't worry. Tomorrow is the great ritual Tokimasa has envisioned. And you're the guest of honor. Everything will be all right. Really? Yes, of course. Now run along. Each room, different part of the story. I can't let my daughter be in the ritual. That's not for you to decide. You know her importance, what the guru says she can show us. I don't think they're going to sacrifice her. I kind of think, or not kill her anyway. I suspect they're all going to kill themselves and give her the mask. But she's my daughter. Tokimasa hasn't told us what he's going to do to her. Hey, TechLink, welcome in. It's going pretty well. I know we're fairly far into it, and I've very much been enjoying it. It's like each new turn the story takes is excellent. And you guys should check out TechLink, who streams a lot of older games, especially first-person shooters and stuff, and also does programming streams, which are really impressive. How's your night going, TechLink? She is our daughter, Hisako. What if it doesn't work like he says? She's so young. You doubt him? Now? It's because she's so young that she's chosen. Her mind is not stained by regret, sadness, or corruption. She's perfect. Oh, you finally finished Rage. Hey, congratulations. I know that. Then why hesitate? The Guru tells us we're approaching the moment that will bring us true peace, the culmination of everything we've worked for. Both the different games called Rage. Somehow your child is the focal point. He says she will be granted a sight more profound than his own. She can lead us. I only want to make sure she's okay. He promised me she'd be safe, but now I'm not so sure. The Guru will make sure she's taken care of. She'll want for nothing and be blessed with new sight. It's the only way. The world is on the brink of ruin. There's no time left. My own children will... Emiko, don't worry. They'll be safe. No. My own mother betrayed me. She dragged my children away to die in the filth. I'm sorry. I must be strong. Soon we will have no more worries that ascend from our flesh. You know, don't you? I saw you outside when he told us. Yes. All of the things I studied, they were only ever used by corrupt people to control one another, to hurt one another. Soon we'll be free of all that. We'll escape the suffering of the world and be reborn. And it will be Reina who shows us the way. She will be the bridge. You're right. I always knew she was special. Even when she was growing inside me, I could feel it. Promise me again. Promise me she'll be taken care of. I wonder what that voice is saying. Oh, this is fun, but too long. Yeah, it did seem like a pretty long game. That's cool, you could talk to any of the characters. Oh, I guess we have to go back out. Okay. Can't go around the building. Wait. What's this? It looks like a simple wooden amulet. How did I not notice it before? I'm guessing that's the one Reina's mother gave her. Yeah, regarding the ghost's voice. What is this? I feel strange. Like I'm back there again. I think that was child Reina wearing the mask. Where am I? The forest path. I saw things and started running. When I found the amulet, it cut away the fog that had been surrounding me and showed me the truth. The mask, the Kamenkai. Reina was there the whole time. They all killed themselves and made her wear the mask. That day was when it started, when Reina became the mask bearer, when her suffering truly began. The pulse of the dark has changed again. and the fuzzy image I had before has snapped into focus. Oh. They agree that that sound effect is what spirits in Kami sound like. Oh. Oh, and all those different games. Oh, and the anime too. Wow, that's really cool. That's pretty much a convention for ghost voices. I wouldn't have known that. Everything I need to put an end to this is in my hands. Oh, right, we got the amulet to take back. How long has it been, I wonder? A man in a sewer, a girl with red hair, and a detective chasing them both. No, I'm no detective anymore. Only a puppet stupidly dancing on its strings. That doesn't sound like me. I'm so stretched out. It feels like the slightest breeze could topple me. Each time I get close to the truth, something drags me away. Or maybe all those terrible things haven't happened yet, and I'm just riding the train home where Kazuki'll be waiting for me. What's going on? Hey, Dangerous Dave. Welcome in. I'm doing alright, thanks. Getting over a cold, though. Still a little congested and tired, but not bad. How are you doing today? In another life, maybe there's an Ayami that's happy. Instead, I'm stuck in with the one I got, and I don't know how much more I can take. Good and not so good. Oh, right. Oh, that's good to hear, Dave. You have fun playing games today? Did I really see all those things in the forest? Was that real? Has any of it been? I don't know anymore. Every time I get a handle on the rules, something comes along and breaks them. But there were things I saw, things I couldn't have known about Tokimasa's Kamenkai on my own. Yeah, right, you guys are all playing GTA. Was it GTA 5? With me, there's a little wooden mask that so many died for. With me, there's a little wooden mask that so many died for, and now I'm planning to use it myself. It doesn't feel right. Oh, okay, GTA Online, gotcha. Looks like a fun game with a lot of stuff in it. It was her pain that I felt again in the compound. Even now, the dark doesn't seem so unfamiliar. I can feel it calling to me. That must have been the moment that changed everything. The focal point to all of her misery. The dark is steeped in that same torment. The suffering of a scared little girl. Oh, a lot of hackers play the GTA Online. I guess you can tell if they do things that aren't physically possible. I wonder if it's the real Reina I've seen, or is that girl long dead? Either way, whatever is left of her is in the dark with Kazuki. Yeah, hard to get new people to start the game. My only chance is to see Kazuki again, is to go into those filthy tunnels and find the door. Only then do I have any hope of using it to change his fate. Oh, yeah, people using God mode and generating items and appearing next to you. That sounds like hacker stuff. Not in keeping with the GTA universe. But I'd be walking into a trade where the other side has their hand behind their back. I'd be forced to accept the cost without question. Kazuki Tanaka, the man I've suffered so much for, has been silent. To find him in the door, I'd have to use the mask. I've seen what Reina's become as a result of the mask. Would that happen to me? Now that I know the way, is that what I really want? The horrible object was made out of suffering. 2 different groups fed it with the death of innocence. Why play its game? Oh, okay, so Rockstar doesn't really care about it anymore because too many customers are doing it. RP. Oh, wow. Didn't realize you could do that much in GTA Online. Of course, I don't know anything about it. Interesting. The entirety of the new Kamenkai died for it. It drove me and the man I love to the darkest depths we've ever known. Why shouldn't I destroy it? It is roleplay. Okay, I was wondering if that was what RP meant in that context. I know why. Because I'd be destroying Kazuki and Reina along with it. I've done everything I can to prepare myself, but there's no more time to think. It's time to put an end to all this, one way or another. No, it took me a minute because I was thinking about it for a moment. Like RP, is that like RPG? Oh yeah. Oops. Shinjuku and Kamakura, the 2 places where my path started, are also where it has to end. This is it. I need to choose. Follow the path further into the darkness, or return to the light. So I'm thinking we're just about at one of the endings. Yeah. Basically, if we go back to Shinjuku, we'll try and find Kazu. Why do I keep getting his name wrong? Tanaka. And if we go to Kamakura, we'll destroy the mask. I mean, I think if we destroy it, that'll basically leave Reina and Tanaka in the land of the dead. Oh no, the Yakuza crime boss. She was pretty awesome. Shoot, what was her name? I was trying to remember that earlier. But no, she's not dead. She's still there. And she has her new friend, Tomo the cat. I feel like this is kind of what I'd want to do, but I feel like this is the better thing to do. Because, like, they the old lady, Maya's grandmother, told us that story about the 2 first gods, and it was basically saying you shouldn't mess with the land of the dead. You should leave things there and allow things to die. And I don't know. Yeah. I mean, it'll break our heart, but I guess we should try and destroy the mask. If we could get them out of the dark. It'd be nice to save both Tanaka and Reina, but Nah, I gotta go with this. Right, Pet Cemetery. But I honestly want to know more about the dark and what happens when you use the mask. So I know this is probably the morally right ending, but I'm gonna do this one. Back where it all began. Well, technically began on the subway on the way here, but... It's still going places. Uh-oh. Better sound the alarm. The detective is back. Damn it. Every time I come in here, you... Haha, don't sweat it, detective. I'm just busting your chops. Besides, it's not my problem anymore. Huh? Yeah, dead is better. I'm out of here. Wait, that other job. The sketchy one. You didn't... Nope. Probably won't believe me, but I actually took your advice. Hell, I hardly believe it myself. How flattering. Didn't think the hard-boiled detective would be so thin-skinned. Yeah. Anyway, where are you headed? Don't know, but I think I'll leave the city. My big dreams kind of got drowned out, and now it's hard to be here and not fall back into old habits. Like hitting the old reset button, right? Oh yeah. Right, just even kidding. I don't know exactly what a main accent sounds like. Reset button, huh? I could use one of those right about now. Damn straight you could use one of those right about now. Could have used one of those when I first didn't see the timer in the sewer. But that was a while ago. And I could use save game slots if we're being picky. Hard-boiling detectives. Detectives are like eggs. Things gotten that bad? I don't know yet. Probably. Only way to find out is to keep moving. Anything I can help you with? Hey, don't give me that look. I mean it. No bullshit this time. Thanks, but I think I have to see out the rest of my problems on my own. Then why did you come in here? Couldn't tell you. I guess I've just kind of gotten wrapped up in this place. Sounds like you're the one who needs to leave the city. Bad places lead to bad memories, lead to bad decisions, if you ask me, and I'm an expert on bad decisions. Right, this time. At least neither of us will have to deal with Goto or the million other perverts like him. For now, anyway. Good luck. Nah, you hold on to your luck. Looks like you just could use it more than me. See you around, Ito. Hey, Techie Rob, welcome in. How's it going? I guess since we're here, we might as well say goodbye to everyone we can. What's it gonna do? Increase our neuroses? And you guys should check out Techie Rob, who is a retro streamer. Plays a lot of Sega games. How's your day going, Techie Rob? I guess it's Monday for you. Hey, maybe we'll drop by Daiso. Continue to make jokes about monkeys and rice cakes. to see if he has any more idol magazines. Oh. Oh, hey Ayami. Perfect timing. He's dressed up. Daizo, what's all this? Looks like you're all packed up. Oh. Like I said, perfect timing. I'm closing down. Oh, and this is good? Good? Oh, time for work. That's a shame, but we gotta go sometime. It's great. To be honest, the last time I saw you, I was kind of slipping again, you know? Going down memory lane, but in the worst way possible. Then I remembered our conversation the other day, how you said your attitude is the seasoning that flavors the food and all that. That sounds a lot more poetic than I would have said it, but yeah, I remember. Anyway, I realized the only flavor that could come out of this place was bitter. Real bitter. Then, crazy thing, my wife comes in after refusing to see me for years. Uh-oh. Yeah, uh-oh is right. Funny, she looked so much older than I remembered. Human's age checks out. Guess I came to a bit of a revelation when I saw her. Yeah, Daiso's getting really philosophical. I was clinging to this place, but for what? A life that I haven't been living? For a what if that'll never happen? I realized giving up was keeping this place going, not the other way around. Huh. Guess some people do have happy endings. Huh. If you call crippling debt happiness, wasn't cheap to run this place. At least that wedding ring I pawned took care of rent for the short term, haha. So, what are you going to do now? Well, Haruto's always bugging me to join him on the road, on that takoyaki stand of his. Yeah, the guy who sells octopus balls in another part of town. You didn't seem so keen on that the last time we talked. Well, you've had a change of heart? Have you been talking to Haruto again? No, could just see it on your face is all. He's always been my biggest supporter. Figure the least I can do is give the old lug a shot. Besides, with his help I'm getting back in touch with my daughter. Things aren't all rainbows and daisies, but I'll get there somehow. What about you? Me? What about me? Did that Idol magazine... Oh, I think that's supposed to be him. Did that Idol magazine I gave you end up helping you? Raised more questions than it answered. I doubt I could help you with all the complicated stuff you do. Cooking was all I was ever good at. It's like you said, though. Keep following through until the end, right? Yeah, I guess so. Take care of yourself, Daizo. Don't be a stranger. Come by me and Haruto's stand sometime. Ooh, Steam achievement. There's no reason to go in there again, but if we can, we can't. So I think that bag and dumpster was part of the corpse of the agent. Or manager. Oh, he is here.
Oh my god! Like, it's you! Huh? Who? Me? Yeah, you! Yep. Whoa! Can I, like, give you a hug? Hey, there's no need for that. Please don't touch me. Why so touchy-feely all of a sudden? Kobayashi is awesome. Shaggy. Yeah, exactly. Detective, sir. Ma'am, I would never, like, feel you without your permission. That's not what I... forget it. Why exactly is it you are in such a good mood? Oh, you noticed, huh? Ta-da! What? I don't get it. Are you a magician? No, I got a promotion. Can't you tell by the new uniform? It's exactly the same. Wait, a promotion? You got a promotion? Yeah, like, after you came and talked to me, the manager saw us and was like, whoa, this guy's helping the police. Said I was really, respectable and whatever. And I found that key. To the dumpster? Turns out I had a spare in my pocket the whole time. Yeah, he had a spare in his pocket, and meanwhile we were blowing the lock off the dumpster with a gun, which is not exactly professional. Yeah, like zoinks, man. Of course you did. Of course you had a spare. Well, better you than someone like Tyra. Who? No one. Congrats, kid. I think you're really going places. Thank you, sir. Ooh, another achievement. Well, the supporting characters are great. Even if they are, kind of types. Hey, maybe we'll run into our buddy Goto again. It'll finally put a bullet through his brain. Oh yeah, Ito Ayami is seriously a great video game protagonist. Like, love these games writing. Should see if Cherry Mochi has done anything else, like any other games. Was it the Kamenkai who put this here? Or maybe the Dark created it? Why would the Kamenkai put a shrine here? These marks were never meant for me. Reina was trying to find her way back, like leaving breadcrumbs in a forest. So the breadcrumbs get eaten. Sometimes I wonder if this wall went anywhere at all before Reina found it, or this well went anywhere at all before Reina found it. Yeah, I agree, it is really good design. The first time I came down here, I was so sure that I would save Tanaka alone that I didn't think about what I was doing. Am I doing the same thing now? Too late to turn back. When I found Kazuki's body, he was wearing the mask. She made him wear it as she'd been made to. The loose... Oh, that her tie is loose. I didn't notice that. This game is full of details. Even after all the suffering she went through herself, she did it anyway. Can I really forgive her? I mean, Reina's not a good person, even if she's extremely sympathetic and has been through so much. She so desperately wanted to avoid becoming lost. When I was here last time, I saw Tanaka, heard him call to me. What was he trying to say? Was he begging for help or begging me to stay away? This game is trying to make me second guess myself, and it's working. This time will be different. It's no longer leading to a shapeless tunnel. Reina is down there. I can feel myself being drawn to her. Any lights? Yeah. I hadn't been paying attention to how they're animated during dialogue, really. Yeah, I know, like a lot of games do. I don't know I've played that many, but like with visual novels, I think it'll just be an animated or static image sometimes. Yeah, and the art. Yeah. How deep are we going to go under the city? What this was originally used as. Oh yeah, and the nightclub in the Yakuza area, that was really cool. With the fading dancing silhouettes. And how like we're here on the city streets, there'll be silhouettes of people walking past. Oh man, my sanity is low. Still stable though. And my investigation is meticulous. And that sounds like me. Okay. I think most part I've kept my stats fairly balanced, but I don't know how much they affect things. Where am I? Somewhere in the darkness. Oh, there I am. Yeah. Go deeper. That's the only option. The computer gave you a weather alert that it was humid. Oh well, yeah, if you live near a big swamp, then yeah, it probably will be humid. When I was a kid, I lived in Houston. It was humid there. Yeah, some of these weather alerts. There. How much deeper can we go? As I trudged through that oppressive, lonely place, I slowly became aware of something else. The dark woke up and began to shudder, as if racked with quiet sobs, and I felt a numbing sadness spread through my body. The sensation I felt in that place was familiar, and I knew right away why. Reina. She was there like a lost little girl, like she'd been there for a long time and didn't know where to go. There was no fight in her body, no way for her to lash out. In that place, we were equals. She rose to her feet when she saw me, her eyes looking confused and desperate. She was the start of all of it, everything I'd gone through. I'd put an end to it, one way or another. She wasn't exactly the start of it. It started long before her. So you went anyway, huh? Even though I told you to leave me alone. Why couldn't you just forget and leave me alone? So that's it. You want to keep hurting me, right? I hate to burst your bubble, but if it's revenge you're after, it won't work. Nope, can't blow my brains out down here. The dark won't let you. Yeah, this is a little girl in her, grown-up form. I only saw her when she killed our partner. Aw, did I hurt your feelings? Did you bring your little gun all the way down here for nothing? Are you disappointed? I didn't bring it. There's no point. I didn't shoot you when you took Tanaka, and I won't now. Ha! Don't try and trick me. That doesn't mean you don't want to. Oh yeah, the Joker channeling her. Right. After everything I tried, to think that you would be the one to show up here in the end. Funny, isn't it? Isn't it? After all, you were only supposed to be a guest star on my little show, a little temporary addition to liven things up a bit. Then you kept showing up uninvited, digging up every sharp thing you could find to poke me with. Now I can't get rid of you. See? It is funny, right? No matter what we do, we're forced together again. We ought to make the best of it. You're right. We can't avoid each other forever. Fate's forced us together, so all we can do is see it through to the end. Yeah, it does sound like the Joker, the thing she's saying. Even when I saw you in the forest, you were down here, weren't you? Where else? Welcome to the end of the line. I don't understand it. It's awful down here. Why didn't you try and get back to the surface? Why would I go back? What would be the point? When I do, I look around and I don't even recognize it anymore. The streets are different. The sounds have changed. Everyone I knew and ever cared about is gone. You don't know what it's like. Every day the same, and feeling all my old pain again and again and again. People don't change. No matter what, no matter how much time goes by, they all still look at me like I'm a flea-bitten dog to be kicked around and ignored. They hate me. In the end, I'll end up back here anyway, so why fight it? At least down here nothing changes. When I was little, they said everything would be okay if I had the mask. But then Mommy died, and the police took it away from me, and nothing's gone right since. No one ever cared about me. The police, the foster homes, the other girls in the agency, they all hated me. They wanted me dead. You're just like the rest of them. Only someday you'll grow old and die, and I'll still be here. Unless you give me that mask. It isn't that simple. Having the mask isn't going to solve your problems. It is that simple. Everyone always tells me it can't be simple, but why not? None of this would have happened if it weren't for you. If you'd just given it to me in the first place, you could have lived your stupid little fantasy life. Instead, you had to be a hero and get involved in something that was none of your business. Why shouldn't I use it? Are my problems not as important as yours? That's it, isn't it? Everything is about you and making your life happy again. I won't let you be happy. I won't. If you won't help me, then fine. But I'll keep hurting you. And if you think it's bad now, you don't know the half of it. Or you could give it to me and go on pretending to be happy while I find the door again. Again? You've seen it before? I don't know exactly what you think is going to happen when you find it, but everything I've found tells me it's dangerous. No, you're wrong. The door isn't for you. The collector said so. He said if I had the mask, I could find it again. He said if I found a shrine belonging to Kawana, then I could find it. So you met him too, Reina. Oh, Reina. He wasn't trying to help us. He must have been toying with us. Shut up. You don't know anything. He told me the mask would let me see the door again, just like the day Mommy died. When they put the mask on me and I kept my eyes closed like Mommy told me to, even when people started getting sick and crying, then I saw it. The door, even with my eyes still closed. When I looked at it, I heard Mommy's voice, and I knew if I found it, everything would be okay. I opened my eyes, and it was gone. They took the mask, and I saw Mommy on the ground. She wasn't moving anymore, like a doll. It was all my fault. It must have been. I did something wrong, but he told me if I found the mask, I could make it right again. Now I'm being punished for being a big screw-up, for not being pure like they told me to. Except people like Higashi, they shouldn't have hurt me. They should have left me alone. I had to punish them. I just want to stop them from hurting me. That doesn't make me bad, right? You understand, don't you? The funny thing is that if Tanaka was here, he'd understand. Even after everything you did to him. That's the kind of guy he is. Reina, it's not all your fault. This is beyond you. It always has been. That's why Tanaka was so intent on following you from the start. You weren't just some orphan girl. He somehow saw the darkness that was behind you. Yeah, she does make a couple good points. If only he had told me. I could have been there for him. Helped him. But no. You could have helped me, Ayami. He was helping me. He was gonna save me. Then why? If he was helping you, why hurt him? I didn't want to hurt Tanaka, but it was the only way to bring him here. The same way I was brought here. I thought I'd figured it out. But my white knight abandoned me. Went somewhere else. It turns out it was just another stupid idea from a stupid girl. What you did to Tanaka was wrong, but you can still make this right. You brought him down with you that night. Where is he? I don't know where he is. Just tell me what happened from the beginning. It's hard to remember. Please try. Nothing's gone the way I thought it would. When I went back to Shinjuku, I remembered how it ended up in the dark. I knew what I had to do so Tanaka could be with me. Only the mask wasn't awake. It wasn't loud like in Kamakura. So I made you come into the tunnel with me and Tanaka so it could wake up. Then I slit his throat and went back to the dark and I waited. Tanaka woke up down there too, but the mask was gone. He was alive. He was like me, or I thought he was. At first he seemed okay, but then he started wandering around, staring into space and talking to people who weren't there. Poor Tanaka. I think I broke him, Ayami-chan. So, he was down here. Tell me where he is. You don't get it, do you? I don't know where he is, and I don't care. Tanaka abandoned me. Even when he was here, he kept mumbling on and on about how he was going to help you. He gave you something, didn't he? That traitor. How else would you be able to keep finding me? He even said he saw the door, but he didn't take me there. I hate him. Why did he leave me? To think Tanaka would help a stupid little girl like me. It was dumb to try and bring him here. The collector said I'd find the door with the mask. I just didn't want to be alone is all. Now you're here, so I guess the mask is too. I don't need him after all. He's gone. You're wrong. I can feel him somewhere here. He's watching for me. You can? Maybe he's at the door. Please, take me there. Don't leave me. The mask opened the door and took me straight to Reina, and now that I'm here, I can feel it, pulsing like a heartbeat. The door, the unknowable place where chance and fate have no importance. That's where Kazuki is. I know now what will happen if I lead her there. She'll get what she truly wants. She'll go to rest and finally be free. No more pain. No more suffering. Maybe that's what Kazuki would have wanted. But if I do that, the dark would change shape again, and any hope of finding him would be lost. He'd be trapped here, waiting for me, and I'd never be able to tell him the truth behind everything he suffered for. That's if the Kazuki Tanaka that's left here is the same man I love. Either way, I have to abandon someone, but it's my responsibility. I have to choose. We can leave Reina and save Tanaka, forgive Reina, and take her to the door. Will Tanaka be trapped here? The dark changes shape. I'm not sure that tracks. I think I'll set Reina free. That's what Tanaka would have wanted. Please don't hurt me. What I did to Tanaka, it was the only way. You get it, right? Right? Yeah, I mean, Reina's been through so much. She's can't be thinking clearly. No, you're wrong. But then again, maybe there isn't a right way to begin with. In your own way, you're the same as me, grasping at whatever you could. He may still be down there, like you said. Would the Tanaka I find be the real him, though? If I use the mask, would I be the real me? I'm not so sure anymore. You're really not going to go after him? No. I'd have to give up even more of myself, succumb even more to this darkness. He wouldn't have wanted that. You know, for a long time your face was all I saw. Ever since Kamakura. It motivated me to push through my sadness because I thought I was doing something good, putting my problems behind me by becoming the hero and slaying some ancient evil. You became a demon, a symbol of all my hatred, of everything bad that happened to me that day. No, I'm not. I'm not a demon. No, you're not. You're just a girl. Always were. Besides, I'm no hero. I'm not sure if there is such a thing. I realize that now. Me, you, Tanaka, all three of us were just paper dolls caught in a storm, being blown by the winds that were so far out of our control. I'm sorry. I didn't mean for any of it to happen. I just wanted a way out. I wanted to be normal. Tanaka was one of the smartest detectives. No, one of the smartest people I knew. I think he knew what would happen to him. Maybe that's why he was so distant. I wish things had played out differently for us. And for you, Reina. I know what happened to you. All of it. I don't know how I saw all those things, but I just can't ignore them. No one deserves to experience what you did, Reina. Every day you lived in hell, with no love or light. It was awful. We failed you, and I'm sorry. I forgive you, Reina. It hurts me to say it. That's selfish, isn't it? I can't forget the pain you caused me, despite how hard I try. But I do forgive you, because somewhere along the way, this horrible cycle has to end. I don't want to hurt people anymore. Then come with me. Let me help you. Why? Where are we going? To the door. You said you heard your mom, right? Let's go see her. I'm scared. What if she isn't there? What if I was wrong? It's okay. There's nothing to be afraid of. You can rest like you always wanted. No more coming back. No more hurting people. Though I can't tell you what's waiting for you. I know it's better than this. I promise. Ayami, do you think it'll hurt? No. How do you know? I don't know how, but the dark responds to the feelings of the people in it. Every time we butt heads, it pushed me out. It feels different now. It feels peaceful. What I'm trying to say is, I don't want to hurt you, Reina. I only want to help, and I think the dark will too. Okay. I'm ready. Thank you, Ayami. I don't know why you helped me, but thank you. For years, Reina searched for the door. Yeah, like real character growth. And yeah, good ending and really deep characters. The whole time it was nearby, hidden by a thick darkness that shifted in reaction to her own hatred and fear. The mask began to tug at me as I was guiding us, and together, hand in hand, it appeared in front of us. I wasn't sure how I hadn't noticed it before. It was like it had always been there. Until that moment, I never noticed how small and truly fragile she was. Standing in front of that door, she shook like a leaf. Squeezing her hand, I reassured her, told her that I forgave her, knowing that if she took a step forward, it would all be over and she'd find peace. I thought maybe I would too. For a long time she stood, saying nothing. Then eventually she let go of my hand and moved through the door. And as soon as she did, her image began to fade. She was smiling. Not the unhinged smile from my past, but her true smile. The smile of a little girl. It's that smile, free of hate and malice. I remember now. The dark remained even after she left, though it began to change as I remained within it, suddenly agitated and expansive, like it was growing. Somehow I knew what little light I saw was because of Reina. Her fear and hatred diffused out of the shadows. Thanks to that light, I was able to find the surface. The mask didn't quiet after Reina's passing, and every day it became more restless. One day, I cast it into the sea near Kamakura, and despite the Kawana woman's warning, it never returned to me, though occasionally I can still feel it, scratching like a pain, like a pin or needle on the back of my skull. When the girl faded, other memories did too. Impressions of a man called Kazuki Tanaka and a love we once shared. I find pictures in my apartment that I know are him, yet all I see in the face is the face of a stranger looking at me. Some nights I wake up with tears in my eyes and images of fate that face, crying out to me from some dark corner of my dreams, and I desperately try and remember why that memory remains. Yet, something about those pictures. I always faded from the picture. And staying in that apartment feels familiar, even if I can't make sense of it some days. All I remember for sure is Reina's smile, knowing that in those final moments, she forgave me for what I did to her. Finally, I was able to feel peace. That's the ending. Or one of them. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's a perfect ending, but a lot of good things happen in that ending, but that is really sad about Kazuki. I guess that means his spirit is still trapped. Yeah, exactly, bittersweet. Because if he were just dead, then I don't think there'd be a reason we'd forget him. He's somewhere in the dark still, and it's changed shape. And we didn't destroy the mask, which frankly we should have after setting Reina free if we still could have. So eventually it'll find a new mask bearer, I guess. Wash up somewhere. And I don't know if another mask bearer would be able to find Kazuki at some point or not. Oh yeah, my pleasure, Tech Link. Yeah, I agree. The writing is really good. Yeah. And it's so good, if they did a full cast, reading, almost like a radio play of this, I think that would be awesome. Wow, a lot of Kickstarter backers believed in this. The Collector. Interesting. Most interesting. Yatsuhisa. Yeah, we saw evidence he wasn't exactly human. You're nothing but a crow, feeding on the carrion that time leaves in its wake. Forgive me for not being an impartial spectator of human suffering. The woman had her own desire. I only gave her a little push. Yeah, the music too, and yeah, it's not... I guess there's a reasonable amount of interactivity, but it leans more towards visual novel than traditional point and click. And yeah, definitely branching pathways. I thought you'd be happy. Ito found forgiveness through the context of her suffering by drowning herself in the past. A historian's dream. A gesture of extraordinary kindness, yes, but history does not smile at the happiness of one. It favors the welfare of all. Time is not a single thread, but a complex tapestry, pushed and formed into a picture by the forces of fate and chance. The different threads present a myriad of truths, but all an aspect of the same visage nonetheless. A myriad. Interesting. I would have thought one so interested in history would adhere to a single truth. On the contrary, if history has taught me anything, it is that there is no truth. The deeper one gazes, the more complex it becomes. Yes, all are truth, all grant insight into the same puzzle. You're right, my old friend. Time is a spiral, and observe it long enough and we may yet learn something. No, she is not your plaything. It is not your decision. There is only one way this can end, only one way for the world to remain intact and stop the thing that's coming. It must be protected. The role must be performed. Tch! Stubborn, so stubborn. Allow me to ask you a question. I believe I know it already. You've asked it before. Indulge me. I asked her the same question. If the dancing puppet looks and sees its strings, does it remain a puppet? What of fate and chance then? I answer your riddle with one of my own. You see the storm clouds approaching, and though you can take shelter, or alter your course, does the storm not come regardless? Pah! No fun. You've never tolerated my philosophical side. Nor you me when I tell you how things are. I suppose that's because we are one and the same. But what of her? All we can do is see, but eventually she will end up there. There is only one path which will hold the world together. New Game Plus. Tell me about it. Yeah. I see what New Game Plus. What makes it different? Where? How? I feel groggy. Like I've woken up from a long sleep and forgotten another life in the process. Important dreams always fade away too quickly to get a hold on why they moved you the way they did. What was it that was so important? What am I searching for? Kazuki? Where are you? Okay, we'll go to still there. I don't know what New Game Plus is. I'll look that up. What time is it? Okay. I think I'm probably going to call the stream here. Intended to not stream too long. I'd probably be good to get rest. And And that would be nice if in the new game you could jump around the timeline and make it easier to see all the different endings. Because, yeah, it sounds like it's one of those things like, oh, what's that one Flash game where you go through different outcomes on a ship and where different people die and then try to find a timeline where nobody dies. What was the name of that? It was on Newgrounds like 10 plus years ago, 10 years ago or something. Not that long ago. Anyway, but the historian was saying that there's one. I can't remember his words, but I got the impression that if you go through all the endings, you'll get the one true ending that'll hold everything together. He said. So, I don't know. I like this game so much. I'm tempted to try and find them all. Oh, okay. Radiant Historia, an RPG on Nintendo DS, did that as well. Well, yeah, I'm sure several different games have done it. But I'm thinking, I don't know if I'll continue this next week and try and, get another ending, or I don't know if there's 11 endings. I'm assuming it won't, take me 4 streams to get all of them, or each one, but might be a lot of streams. I'll have to think about this, whether I want to play more games of Tokyo Dark next week or start on Strong Bad's Cool Game for Attractive People. Hard decision. Oh, thanks, TechLink. Yeah, some of the visual novel streams have been... Some of them have been the most fun, actually, like Tokyo Dark, obviously, and Hatoful Boyfriend, which is a goldmine of comedy. And a couple others. I guess Bloody Service was marketed as more of an FMV, but it was really more of a visual novel. Oh yeah, I'll have to think about what I'm going to do and figure out what people want. Norco. Oh, yeah. No, I do remember you mentioning that name, because it made me think of Transco, which is this giant tower we had in Houston. Well, company had a tower, the rotating light. Oh, you like the haunted PS1 disc demo discs, Dangerous Dave? Yeah, I don't know, I might start another one of those, because they have several haunted PS1 demo discs, or at the very least play some more PlayStation-style horror games, because I need to play more Puppet Combo's games, and there are so many PS1-style horror games out there. I found one that looks pretty good. It's like a slasher movie at a camp with a guy in a pig mask. I might play that next Short Horror Saturday. Oh yeah, I should give you guys in terms of giving you guys I always try to give an idea of what's coming up before I find somebody to raid. Yeah, well, I played Babysitter Bloodbath. That was one of my really early streams, Dangerous Dave, and it was quite good, even if I spent too long wandering around not realizing I just had to shoot the guy. And I swear that aiming was slightly off, but no, Puppet Combo is great. And I think it really inspired a bunch of other people. See, what's coming up is on Wednesday we'll definitely be playing more Resident Evil, seeing if I do better, how far I get. Hopefully I don't spend 5 streams on it and then realize I have too few bullets to beat the final boss or something. That sounds like something I would do. And then Saturday, I don't know, we might try to finish Shrine, which I've played the last 2 Saturdays. And it is a fun Doom TC. Or we might play this another PS1 style horror game, probably. I don't know. I have several options for horror games, and I always seem to have plenty that I need to get around to. Oh, To the Moon. Yeah, I've heard that's a really good one. And then Sunday. Oh, right. Well, I don't know what we'll do Sunday. But I believe it'll either be trying to get another ending in Tokyo Dark or playing Strong Bad's cool game for attractive people, which is an episodic adventure game based on the Homestar Runner cartoons and made by the same, I think it's the same team who did Sam and Max Season 1, which we played a while back and was absolutely delightful. So, yeah, we'll have some fun stuff coming up on stream in the future. And yeah, I guess that's about it. I'm trying to think of more fun channel points, rewards, and other ways to improve the stream. Oh, I'm also actually talking with a friend of mine who builds computers about getting a budget streaming / gaming desktop that'd be good enough to last me a year or two. And hopefully wouldn't run hot like certain laptops I can mention. And I've been saying I need a desktop anyway, and I think that'll help me have a better setup. I can put my big monitor there. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah. Because, I have more work and I'm not, making huge amounts of money, but enough that I probably should invest in a decent streaming PC and, not put the wear and tear on my laptop. Plus it has more USB ports, and then I won't need to use this powered USB hub. But, yeah, Homestar Runner is fun. It's really a wholesome internet absurdly comic internet, Flash animations, basically. I know, when I was in undergrad, it was in 2004, someone was watching a bunch of them on DVD, because they'd been so popular they got a DVD release. That's how you know Flash animations get popular. It's always neat when internet movies or cartoons or series get released on DVD. I know Red vs. Blue did. And was that one from the late 90s about the superhero girl? I can't remember the name, but I have a DVD of some episodes. I'm having to think more about Tokyo Dark. Yeah, if I play it and get more of it, it'll refresh my understanding of the world and the lore and everything I wasn't fully understanding. But I should find somebody for us to raid. Oh, Seek's online? Oh, no, he's not. Now I'm trying to remember who I've raided most recently. Metal Gear Solid. I gotta play Metal Gear Solid one of these days. Hell, I even have it over there. I feel like we raided Galara Dragon not that long ago. Now, Matt Glad is playing Cry of Fear, which is probably the greatest horror game ever created with the Half-Life engine, even beating out They Hunger, which I played not long ago. And he doesn't have many views, so let's go ahead and raid him. And hopefully I won't raid into him 5 seconds after he raids somebody else, like last night. It happens. Oh, my pleasure, Techie Rob. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, enjoyed hanging out with you guys. Oh, technically you saw that. Yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah, Night Daggers and TechLink and Techie Rob and everyone else. Whether you're lurking or chatting, I really appreciate you guys taking the time to hang out with me. And yeah, journeying through this really excellent story-rich game with me. You can follow me on Twitch to see when I'm live. You can follow me on Twitter and MySpace to get stream announcements and polls. You can not follow me on Instagram because I do not have one. And you can find my VODs of past streams on YouTube, even though I'm always at least a week behind on uploading them. Yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys on Wednesday for some Resident Evil. Gunning down those damn dogs. So, hope you guys have a good night and say hi to Matt Glad. And, yeah, OnlyFans. I don't have an OnlyFans. Should I have an OnlyFans? Should I have a blender? Oh, have a good night. Try not to have nightmares about masks or the Yakuza or cats.